In the top right, playing Sedge, we have Pedient. Up against Tenri down in the bottom left. Now, this is a interesting matchup for a bunch of reasons. RedJams is a really strong Tenri. Like, I've seen RedJams Tenri go toe-to-toe with Vesper and win. So, I'm interested to see how good that will be in this such circumstances. Tenri is very good at ending games, whereas Sedge is more about getting like a kind of more of an advantage and just like grinding out your opponent over a longer game. So it'll be interesting to see how that will play out. Henry being able to finish a game once she has groove, and Sedge being able to kind of push a lead into a victory over like, 5 turns, we'll say. But yeah, I mean, what we're seeing right now, both commanders going to the sides, swords doing captures, villages, both thieves managed to get steals. Very easy to do that on this map. These are basically meant to be stolen. And promote thief buy, then gets used more into the mid and late game. Okay, and we're seeing both commanders heal off basically the same villages. And they're going to be very opportune targets for commanders to go for. Okay, what are we seeing here? Goes for this side village here. And that makes a lot of sense because that is a guaranteed 7-hit health one. Ooh, the RedJams electing to go more for the side as opposed to the center village. But I think because of the way these villages were captured, Sedge is actually going to be able to get full groove next turn. I mean, RedJams can as well. And possibly like finish the game. Ooh, this is kind of rough. Although it's interesting for both players. Golems are actually not that easy to deal with this Tenri. She can move them around. But like actually killing them is another story. Might see like, yeah, they're just gonna, RedJam's just gonna save up a bit. Probably get a, I would imagine a dragon out. So that when Tenri has groove, he will be able to like one-shot the golem essentially. And ooh, Sedge being very aggressive here. Has groove though on turn 7, so gonna start turn 8 with Sedge groove. That's pretty good. And Tenri, okay, she has this village as an option. Ooh, actually gonna weaken up this center village and capture it. A little bit bullying on Sedge here, but I do believe Sedge can start the chain. And yeah, here we go. Weakened sword. Comes in. Does the damage. First dog comes in. Second dog. Ooh, that's actually just gonna kill with a crit. And what's Sedge going to do? Just knocks the village down again. Oh, I actually really like that. It's Tenri, and this means that you get a lot of good value out of the golem. Although, actually, saying that I like that, this golem's just gonna die, like, really easily. I mean, I think it was always gonna die really easily, though. Moves the golem. Oh, is this a lethal? Is this a... Oh, wow, that's such a good play. I hadn't even considered that, and RedJams, clearly the better player than I, recognizes that Sedge is injured over on that side of the map and just picks him off. And like I was saying at the start of the match, Tenri's very good at ending games once she has groove. And Sedge is more about gaining an advantage over several turns. So Sedge had a turn with groove, but that was it. Only did a minimal amount of damage with it. Whereas like you really want like 5 or maybe even like 10 turns with Sedge groove up to really like clutch that victory. And Tenri is more about, I have groove, I'm just going to win the game right now. Or goes for like a really heavy hitting play with like you pick off a golem for free, for example. But yeah, well played to RedJams, really playing Tenri to her strength.